Hey folks, this is ioEther. I'm back with some more World of Tanks. As you can see, this is Lurpy. He's in his Kanonenjagdpanzer 105. I'm hoping that's how you pronounce this thing. Yes, this thing is, I'm not gonna say it's brand new because it's really not, but the gun is new, and so used to have this not amazing tank with this not amazing gun, and it's a premium, so like, why, right? But in a recent buff update, whatever, Wargaming has decided that it needs a bigger gun, so we got a bigger gun. And so yeah, this is the first game I'm seeing with it on the channel, and so it should be a lot of fun to watch. So yeah, so APCR standard, heat as it's gold. So if he's doing that, you know, as long as he's shooting at stationary targets, heat is going to be perfectly fine. If he's going to shoot for moving targets, though, he does want that APCR, especially since, you know, 268 pins, nothing to shake a stick at. And it occurs to me, I haven't introduced the game yet because I've been a little bit starstruck. Oops. This is a tier 10 game on Redshire, and this is the tier 8 premium tank destroyer. Yeah. And he's already got a mark of excellence on this thing, so this should be a good game. That all being said, let's get into it. Looks like he's blind firing. Yeah, he does seem to be blind firing. I thought for a second that he saw a tree go down or something like that, but by the looks of it, there is none of that. He's simply blind firing. We'll have to see at the end of the game if he in fact connected with anything. He's about to connect with this T10 though, as it apparently is perfectly fine sitting out in the open, and Lurpy's perfectly fine shooting at it, because really, why wouldn't you be? And if it's just gonna sit there, he's just gonna shoot it once again. There's no way that did not connect. It may not have gone in because that shell looked like it phased a little bit to the left, but it definitely connected. We'll have to see at the end of the game if he has any weird damage reports that we didn't actually see him hit. And so he is pulling forward. I think he was hoping to render that T10 and see if he did any damage. I was kind of hoping that was what would happen. It's not quite the way it went. Sorry for all the yawning. I'm having to record this super early in the morning before I'm truly awake. I have an interview for a full-time cook position in a little bit, and I do, so it's changing when I need to record. Nice shot on the TVP. He's going to be able to do a substantial amount of damage to it just right here. Oh! Well, either that shot did a lot more than this gun should, which is about 390, yeah, so either he did 500 damage with this gun, or somebody else hit him just before we did, and he, you know, we didn't do nearly as much damage as we thought we did. I don't know which it is. We'll see at the end of the game if we did like 800 damage to him, or if we did like 400 damage to him. Ooh, that is one of our basically counterparts on the other team, and he suddenly gets spotted in the open. That's a very bad place to be. Oh wow, I mean, T10, if you haven't learned your lesson yet, we're gonna teach you. Ooh, as we get lit up. Well, lit. Not lit up yet, thankfully. That T10 still hasn't learned his lesson and is still pretty much in the same location. Now he's using the dead tank. That's a dead T-54E1 as cover. Unfortunately for him, it's not really all that great cover, and he's still getting him. And now it's gonna try and running. Yeah, that's totally gonna work for you, T10. Yeah, running now is gonna work for you. As the enemy super conqueror apparently just ignores our 257, so it can take a shot at something else. It's just gonna let us push up and over this ridge and get one shot into it. It's gonna unfortunately killed our Super Conqueror, but it means Lurpy gets 2 good shots into it before he needs to fall back. Having done 3,000 damage and being the only tank left on this flank, he's got his work cut out for him. Are we? Yeah, this is actually the how Lurpy's doing this. He's in fact not scoped in. He's just doing this based off auto aim and 390 average damage. So of course, for the shot we need to hit, and you know, we roll a 370 or 57. And before that, wow, 3 shots in a row, all low average damage. Four shots in a row, below average damage, meaning we left that Super Conk on 7 health. 4 shots in a row. That's just unfortunate. Oh, he was hoping to hit that thing with the auto aim, and that didn't happen. Now he's got a Type 4 bearing down on him. Looks like it's got the small gun on, which still does 600 damage consistently. Assuming it pens, and there's no way it doesn't pen. Now he's trying to beat that reload and, you know, get around the enemy tank. I don't think he's going to beat the reload. He might be able to get underneath it, and that's exactly what he does to save his life. He gets in under the enemy gun, and you just watch that shell fly over the top of us. Huh. For the staying alive points, right? Looks like only 2 enemies left on the board, and they're both artillery. We're going to fast forward as we get over to them. That is a dead M43. M4043. Unfortunately, we do not get the Scoochies and don't get the second kill. But for all that, we definitely made an impact in this game. And I don't think he fired a single heat. I'm fairly certain this was all standard ammo. That's a nice baseline, actually. Now let's jump over and see what he got for it. And if he hit any shells that we didn't notice. So 5,500 damage. Let's see what he actually got. Ace Tanker. Yeah. Spotter. Okay. Bruiser. Fire for Effect. High Caliber. And Tank Sniper awards. Well done. Holy smokes. Oh, so we hit 1 shell that we didn't see. Oh, was that just the we did 1,000 damage to him. So yeah, it looks like, in fact, somebody hit him for just a couple hundred damage. Maybe it was our artillery miss. And then we finished him off for most of our damage. But that's just silly. With almost 400 average damage, we shot the Super Conqueror 4 times, and that's 150 below our average damage that we did to that poor guy. And we left him on 7 health so he could shoot us. Sometimes that's just the way this game goes, and we totally love it for it, right? Anyways, 1,700 assistance damage with 5,000 or over 5,000 actual damage done. That is definitely enough to get him into the 6k damage club. For a 6-minute game, this is worth it, right? I mean, if you could do this 6 minutes every time, over and over and over again, it's going to make you some real cash. So, if you can get your hands on this tank, I would. I know if I had extra money that wasn't already dedicated to new games, I would totally be buying this tank. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. This is ioEther out.